I asked, and Jack Noseworthy told. Who or what inspired you to become a performer?
Oh my goodness. Well, I was my mother didn't have her driver's license, and I had when I went to kindergarten, we had to she had to walk me there. So there was a Methodist church that was very close to my house, and so she walked me to the church. And when I was in kindergarten there, they had a church choir, and so I just automatically was in the choir. Like every kid was just put in the choir, and I started singing. And then that particular church, they put on a holiday show and a spring show, and all the kids were just in the shows, and I loved it, and I never stopped doing it, and I don't ever really remember a time when I wasn't in rehearsal or wasn't going to rehearsal or doing a show, and it's just I've never wanted to do anything else. So.
And who haven't you worked with yet that you would like to?
Who haven't I worked with? Mostly probably directors, I guess. You know, all the really cool directors out there. Like I've never worked with Martin Scorsese. I've never worked with Steven Spielberg. I mean, those are certainly icons. But then probably some of the younger writer-directors that we don't even know yet. People that are creating really interesting new work. I just did this thing called Julia, this movie called Julia with this young director named Matthew Brown, and I play a psychiatrist that helps these women that have been that have had traumatic situations and that they've been raped, and you know, it's things like that with this young writer director that that haven't quite emerged yet but are enormous talents. So it's I like that. I like working on new material with exciting people.
And what's some of the best advice you've ever received?
Show up, know your lines, be on time. If you're making a movie, stand on your mark, say your lines. You know, don't cause any waves. Just do your job, do your work. Just basic things. I think really just have respect for everyone. You know.
That's good. What have you learned about yourself from being a performer?
I think you learn a real strong sense of character. Again, like those times that you're unemployed and it's rough and you're just, you know, you're auditioning and you're trying to get a job and you get really close and then you don't get it, and then you get really close again and then you don't get it, and then you get one, you know, or you're lucky, you have a job, and sometimes you go through periods where you know what your next job is going to be. And I think I've learned patience. I don't think I necessarily had patience originally. I've learned to have patience, and that it's a long career. When things have been harder, I've learned that I don't want to do anything else, because you get presented with opportunities to get out. Life presents them, and I've never taken that choice because I love being creative. I love working with creative people. I love the energy. I love the back and forth. I love finding the center of a scene, or what something's really about, or discovering it together and having something emerge from a moment of communication between two people, or a group of people if it's the director and the writer and the actors. And that part, it never stops being exciting.
Favorite way to spend your day off?
I like being really physical, so I go to the gym every day, you know. So I really enjoy going to the gym. I like putting energy into some kind of physical activity. I love getting a massage. There's nothing like it. Just to relax and have somebody dig into your muscles, and then I think really just being at home, and if it's a Sunday, I love my Sunday mornings, and you just read the New York Times and put music on in the house and have a nice brunch with my friends.
And if you could have any superpower, which one would you choose?
If I had any superpower, I think it would be like some kind of like travel, so that I could immediately be in another place at another time. So like you could just snap your fingers and be in St. Bart's, or snap your fingers and be in Spain.
Thanks for watching. For more Call Me Adam, visit callmeadam.com or follow me on Twitter at callmeadamnyc or facebook.com/callmeadamnyc.